When we talk about estate planning, I think people are oftentimes very tied up in how do I make sure my kids get my money? How do I make it as conflict free as possible? How do I make sure that they inherit my money when I'm gone? The government doesn't get it, taxes don't get it, whatever it may be. Obviously, these are very crucial parts of estate planning. But what I think a lot of people don't realize is that when you pass away, your kids, hopefully, aren't excited about getting this money. They miss their parents. Like, this is their mom or their dad that if y'all were close, the money is not their top priority because they're grieving you. And so it's really important to remember that estate planning is not just about the money. It's also about ensuring that our loved ones know how much we love them, and it's really about passing on our legacy to them. So I think in this realm, you're going to see a lot of different options here. So at my firm, we actually used to do life and legacy interviews with our clients, and it was by far my favorite part. We had to drop that because it was just really hard to get our clients back in for this interview. I think it was really emotionally stressful for a lot of people. It wasn't a top priority because, again, most people, they're like, I protected the money, I'm fine. But I do think that it is important to remember to do some type of, whether it's letters or a video or an interview, or a lot of people love those books now. So like where there's these book companies where they like prompt you about stories about your life where you get to share fun stories. I had one client back when I was still doing the life and legacy interviews. He hitchhiked across America back in the 70s and his wife was a go-go dancer. So when I tell you that they had some stories, they had some amazing stories. And they were fantastic. And it was such a fun interview. And I'm so glad that we have that video so that when they do pass away, their kids will be able to watch that and hear these fun stories of their parents. We don't do these things anymore. My generation, are you kidding me? Millennials would never hitchhike across America or do these crazy things. It's just not the same times. That was definitely a bygone era. It is really, I love the books. I love the idea of the books where you get to tell your stories, the stories I could tell from my college years, right? They're crazy. I'm not going to tell my son that anytime soon. So this is a great way to ensure that you are passing on more than just the money, that you're passing on your legacy, because your kids, they're going to miss you. They're going to want to hear your voice. One of my mentors, after her dad passed away, she had no recordings of his voice other than an old voicemail on her phone. And when she got a new phone, the voicemail accidentally got deleted. And so she could never hear her dad's voice again. And it's crazy to think about while our parents are alive and we talk to them every day and they call us and they're like, oh my God, they're calling me again. I got to talk to them again. But once they're gone and you don't get that anymore, I think a lot of people realize how much they just miss their parents. And so it is really important to do an interview, to do this book, to make sure that your kids do have that piece of you after you're gone. So I think that's a really crucial part of estate planning that, again, is almost never included in estate planning because people are so wrapped up in oh, I got to make sure they get my money. Yeah, we like money, but we like our parents more. So very important to make sure that you protect your legacy in more ways than just the financial.